In today's video, we're going to be talking about the keto diet and the carnivore diet, how they are the same, how they are different, and how to know which one is right for you. Both keto and carnivore have exploded in popularity over the last few years. More and more people are sharing their results on these diets in regards to weight loss, blood sugar regulation, healing autoimmune conditions, and more. But what is the difference between the keto diet and the carnivore diet? And is going with the more restrictive one always the better option? In today's video, we're going to answer those questions and talk about whether the keto diet or the carnivore diet is right for you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kate. I'm a health coach and I post videos on a high-fat, nutrient-dense way of eating. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, feel free to share, and make sure to subscribe. And make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook where I share new posts every single day. Today's video is all about keto and carnivore. We're going to start off by defining these diets and talking about the foods you can eat on them, and then we will get into how to know which one is better suited for you. The keto diet. The keto diet, which is short for ketogenic, is a way of eating that is low in carbs, high in fat, and moderate in protein. This diet is focused around specific macros. Now, this isn't to say that you need to always track your macros when you're eating keto. No, it is very possible to eat keto without tracking anything once you get the hang of it. But the benefits of the keto diet come from it being low in carbohydrates. When you limit carbs in your diet, your body switches to burning mainly fat for energy, both fat that you eat along with stored body fat. This state of fat burning is known as ketosis, and it is a normal metabolic function. And the benefits of the keto diet go beyond weight loss and fat loss, but we'll get to that a little bit later in the video. So when you're eating a keto diet, you really want to keep your carb consumption under 50 grams in a day. And when you limit carbs, you really need to make sure that you are eating enough fat, because fat is now going to be your main source of energy. So exactly what can you eat on keto? Technically, as long as you keep your carbs low enough, anything goes. But to get the best results on keto, you should stick to mainly whole foods and limit processed ones as much as you can. Meat, fish, and eggs are staples on keto, as are low-starch vegetables such as cauliflower, broccoli, and mushrooms, and low-sugar fruit such as avocados, olives, and berries. Nuts and seeds are also a part of the keto diet, as are healthy cooking oils and fats such as butter, coconut oil, and olive oil. Now, some people do choose to do the keto diet with a lot of processed food, and this is known as dirty keto. And while this can work for some people, specifically when it comes to weight loss, this can actually lead to more inflammation, and you might not get the full benefits of keto. The carnivore diet. Now on to the carnivore diet, which is also known as the zero carb diet. The carnivore diet puts the focus on eating only animal foods and no plants. This ends up being very low in carbohydrates by default, because, with some exceptions, most animal foods have no or next to no carbs. So while the macro breakdown of the carnivore diet can be similar to keto, it can also be slightly higher in protein as well. And there really isn't anything wrong with this. I actually find that some people who have trouble sticking to keto or feeling satiated often aren't eating enough protein. And when they up their protein intake, they feel better. So because the carnivore diet is low in carbohydrates, it does have a lot of the same benefits as keto, but there are also additional benefits as well, which we'll get to in just a moment. Someone who is eating a carnivore diet will eat only foods that come from animals. Meat, fish, and eggs are staples, as they are with keto, but you do not eat any additional fruits or vegetables. Any products that come from animals can also be included, such as eggs, which we mentioned, and dairy. But I will mention that if you do include dairy, try to stick to things such as butter, heavy cream, and fermented dairy. Most people will get more benefits from the carnivore diet without consuming milk, which is right for me. So now let's talk about whether the keto diet or the carnivore diet is right for you. In general, for anyone who is looking to lose weight, regulate blood sugar, and just improve their overall health, the keto diet can work wonders. As I briefly mentioned before, the benefits of the keto diet go far beyond weight loss and fat loss. Ketones are a cleaner burning energy source for the brain, so a lot of people find their cognitive function increases. Ketosis also leads to more consistent energy levels, so you get less tired throughout the day and in between meals. And the keto diet can also help to reverse insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and PCOS, and increase your healthy HDL cholesterol. For a lot of people, the keto diet can help them to reach their goals, but for some people, it's not enough. There are some individuals, particularly those who struggle with autoimmune conditions and gut conditions, who see much better improvements to their symptoms when they eat a carnivore diet. And this mainly comes down to someone's sensitivity to plants and to anti-nutrients specifically. Anti-nutrients are plants' defense mechanisms, and they impact everyone differently. Gluten is an example of an anti-nutrient. I'm sure we all know someone who's celiac and have heard about the horrible symptoms they experience if they consume gluten. But there are other anti-nutrients, such as lectins, phytates, and oxalates, which can cause similar symptoms for some people. Someone who is sensitive to lectins, for example, might experience bloating, skin conditions such as psoriasis, and fatigue after consuming foods high in them, such as tomatoes. So for an individual in this situation, the carnivore diet might be more effective. The big downside to the carnivore diet, however, is how restrictive it is. You are only eating meat and animal products, and this can get tedious for some people, especially socially. Whereas the keto diet is much easier to adhere to, even when dining out. Skip the rice and fries and add extra veggies. It's usually as simple as that. What it really comes down to is defining your goals and figuring out what you are trying to gain from sticking to a diet. Is weight loss your primary focus? Then give keto a go. Do you have an autoimmune condition, such as arthritis? Then the carnivore diet might be better suited for you. And here is the other thing to remember. Your diet doesn't define you. There's no point in being dogmatic about it. It is okay to eat keto some days and carnivore other days. It's okay to try the carnivore diet for 30 days and see what happens. So often I see people tie their identities to their diet, which is unnecessary and only goes to cause further pressure and stress. Some people even eat a mix of keto and carnivore, called ketovore, which is mainly animal foods, but then some of the lowest anti-nutrient plants. And this is personally how I eat most of the time. But it's important to note that I am not tied up in labels. If I'm eating out, I may indulge in some extra carbs or even dessert. I say this all the time, but what you do the majority of the time matters more than what you do the minority. And remember that you can start and stop a diet at any time. Yes, it is often motivating to set a time frame for yourself, say 30 or 60 days, but this can also be overwhelming for some. And if the thought of giving up carbs for that long is stressing you out, just take it one day at a time. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. Let me know in the comment section down below if you eat the keto diet or the carnivore diet or another diet. I always appreciate your comments on my videos and your support, so thank you. If you guys did enjoy this video, you might also enjoy my video on the impact that our diet has on blood sugar, which you can check out here. If you want to catch up on my most recent upload, you can find it here. And if you want to check out my keto diet and carnivore diet coaching programs, you can find them here. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.